Peeps, I do apologize. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I hit my big ass thumb. I don't have, well, they're pretty good size. But anyway, I hit the button and I went to hit the poll button because I was going to make a poll. And I accidentally hit, what did I accidentally hit? I hit the middle button, okay, the little square droid button. And it went back to my home screen. And then when it went back to my home screen, when I came back to it, it was like, "Would you like to start a live?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Instead of it saying, "Hey, resume," like what you normally do. So I do apologize. This device is getting old anyway. I've had it for too long. Okay, okay. Let's put it this way. Uh, okay. All right. Cool. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get this party started. You guys come on in. Um, I do apologize again. I think AJ should let Lennox Lewis train him. Well, yeah, he should, but he ain't. And I look. I hope I'm wrong with that, but nah. Because Lennox Lewis, he called him a clown, so he gonna have to go to Lennox, and you know what I mean. Look, I think Lennox would train him. I really do, and I don't. Cause see, Lennox does. He does say low key stuff about like that Carl Froch, like you know, Vice, or like he talks about him, but because honestly, both of those guys, Lennox Lewis and Carl Froch, have a lot in common. Sacking Ben is not the answer, Ben Keaveney. Well, the thing is, here's the problem with Ben, though. When Ben found out that he was doing all the wrong things within the fight, he should have told him to protect himself, but he didn't. He told this man to double jab and throw the right. He roll the dice, that's an uppercut, or go for a shot. Look, that roll the dice, that uppercut, throwing a double jab, that leaves yourself open. Double jab. Now, of course, Daniel Dubois doesn't know that. But at this point, Daniel don't care because Daniel is having success because AJ is dropping his left. He's having success with his right hand. He had success with his left hand. He was killing him. Vincent in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. What's good, Kurt? On one hand, the constant switching of trainers means AJ will never build up the trainer fighter bond. On the other hand, I don't think Davison is good enough either. Well, that means he can't go back, and that means he shouldn't stay. That's what you're saying. Look, I can respect that, man, because Ben told this man to double jab. When you double jab, flop, flop, bop. And look, and especially if you don't bring it back, he's not bringing nothing back. This man AJ was throwing, he was hitting the mitts. And I don't know how his sparring was. I don't know how that was. But he should have had someone to go in there and definitely challenge him. A lot of people regard Shane McGuigan as one of the best British trainers, and I think he could help AJ or at least do a better job than Davison. Vincent in. Okay. On top of that, let me add to Shane McGuigan. Shane McGuigan has a lot of insight on who? Daniel Dubois. Why? Because Daniel Dubois used to be trained by Shane McGuigan. And after this, I have a membership live, members only live, because I have to tell you guys about the ongoings, which if you're not a member, you're not going to know, but those are for members only because I have to talk to you guys about Shane McGuigan, Don Charles and Daniel Dubois, Caroline Dubois, and Spencer Farron. So, yeah, bro, I'm going to spill the beans. I'm going to spill the beans. Why not? Why not? So you got to become a member to see that. Trust me, it will be worth it, and it's lit. It's gonna be definitely be lit. But Shane used to train Daniel. Daniel knows, and he has things about him that probably Shane knows. It's always good to know intel about your opponent. So he left Shane McGuigan, and I'm going to explain why he left Shane. A lot of people are like, well, why did he leave Shane? Why did Shane? Right? So, us forget I'm having diarrhea watching you. I'm having diarrhea while oh God. A lot of people regard Shane McGuigan as one of the best British trainers. Okay. Ben is more of a boxing analyst than a coach. Yeah, he would be someone that, he could probably help you, but be your head trainer now. You know, and honestly, Rob Kraken was just too old. I mean, he was just too busy. He was just too busy. There are some. Okay, yeah, I think I know who that is. That's Mr. Troll there. Yep, Mr. Troll. What if he retired? If he's not got the fire, what's the point? He didn't bring it. Bill Keaveney. I don't disagree. I just don't think AJ is not going to retire going out like that. So I could respect that too. You know? Timothy Bradley, a Hall of Fame fighter, said Triple D already KO'd Usyk. I already knew this. Uh-huh. I know, hey man, Quan's big guns. I know exactly how you feel. Atoma is up and comer. When he reaches the elite level, will he get a better trainer? Man, if I'm Moses Atoma, I would be thinking about that right now. Because see, here's the thing: Moses Atoma is a puncher. So you can't keep stroking punchers' egos and expect them to get better, because pretty soon they're going to get in there with another puncher, or a guy that knows how to punch, or a guy that can handle that defensively. And what really happens? Exactly what happened Saturday night. You get knocked spark out by a guy that's not prepared because he's been stroked off by a trainer that has not made him do his job defensively. And that's what happened. Listen, the same thing happened to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was that guy. He got his ego stroked. And guess what? What happened eventually? When Tyson Fury, because that's the only person he wanted to really fight him and Luis Ortiz, right? The only person that wanted to help him was the guy they got rid of. They wouldn't help him do anything else. And I think honestly, Mark Breland just gave up. He was like, look, I'm going to get this check. What the heck? Bars. So, Kurt, let's see. Yo, Kurt, what's up? Sitting in my car watching the rain. Let's see what AJ will do. Hope he can retire on a more positive place. Oscar Henao, where you at, man? What's your 20? Yeah, because it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I think that AJ, he needs to leave Ben based on something like that. But then here's the thing. If he does not get rid of Ben Davison, Ed Ellerby, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Um, I think that, because at some point the trainer tells you what you do wrong in between rounds before it continues. I ain't hear Ben doing that. I didn't hear Ben say, put your hands up, keep your hands up. Because you have to, at this point, you have to stop Daniel. Daniel's a young He's a young spark plug, bro. Should have stayed with Derrick James. He should have. But it was political, I feel. It was political, I feel. Hold on a second. Let me not let that happen again. I mean, many say he should retire. I'd rather see him do some nice fights before retiring. Well, he thought this was a nice fight. 3 times. Well, you know, AJ needs Floyd Sr. in his corner. No, he don't need Floyd Sr. because I'm gonna tell you, he will try the shoulder roll and get knocked out. Listen, no, I would not agree with him going to Floyd Sr. because Floyd Sr. he'll be hanging out too much with Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. and Floyd Jr. will have him at strip clubs. AJ needs Sugar Hill. If he gets with Sugar Hill, eventually he's going to leave Sugar Hill because Sugar Hill is going to stay loyal to the fighter that was already there, Tyson Fury. That's it. Do you think AJ simply didn't take it seriously? Well, if he didn't take it seriously, what does that have to do with what you already supposed to know? Zhang versus Dubois. No, this is what I'm thinking. We all know that Danny Dubois now has welcomed a rematch. He's welcomed one, bro. I mean, he's welcomed a rematch. He's like, yeah, I like that fight. Yeah, definitely. I like that fight. Definitely. Right? Bring it on. Because Daniel looks at it like, look, that was an easy night. And I got paid bank. I got cheddar. I got cheese. Right? So he knows that. That being said, why not fight AJ again? It's way harder than Zhang. So go ask Hergovic. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think that's all irrelevant anyway. Who hits harder is like saying, that's. I think that's childish, bro. Who hits harder? It's not who hits harder. It's who can take the punches that are thrown. Okay? AJ needs to learn the shoulder roll. No, he doesn't. Why would he learn the shoulder roll? Listen, that by itself will get him knocked out. He's too old for that. He's too old for that. He's too old to be bouncing around. And that was more, he did more bouncing around than he did stand. That man went with Virgil Hunter. Then he went with the Reynosos. He was over there. Then he was down there in Houston, right? Down there with Ronnie Shields. Then he went to Derrick James eventually, right? And other like guys like Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas would have cussed him out. Gave him a speech and cussed him out. AJ should get Malik Scott in his corner. Yep, if he wants to get knocked out and stroked off still. I'm going to tell you about AJ. AJ has a left hook out of this world. AJ's fundamentals, AJ's overall punch power was second to none. His left hook is compatible with competitive with Deontay Wilder's right hand. And that's a heavy subject. That is a heavy subject. Bill Keaveney coming in with that super chat. Can we have an impression of Mike Roy talking about AJ Dubois fight? Yeah, man, you know what? We sure can. Hold on a second. Let me get it set up. Hold on. Because I know because I'm still oozing. I'm still oozing, bro. We have another super chat with James Bash coming in with that cash. Appreciate the love, guys. AJ should stay with Ben. Everyone was just praising Ben's positive effect on AJ last week. Now we switching it up. Another bad night at the office for AJ. Well, before I do these impressions, right? It was a request. I'll say this. I've been an advocate for trainers all over the world. Either you're from the UK or you're from the USA or from wherever you're from. And I'll say this. I'll say that I don't believe that you should throw a trainer under the bus and use that as a reason why you lost. That's why in this, I'm across the fence with this. I mean, we got 81 votes on this live stream. Um, my problem with AJ is, how didn't you know how to do something that you've been doing for 12 years? That's like going in a job that you've done for 12 years and forgot the first things you learned about the job 12 years ago that you've been doing this whole time. Then you forget it. And at one point it's like, okay, why don't you resign, which in boxing terms, retire, or but firing your boss doesn't help you. If your boss is there to oversee you, he can't hold your hand. But at the same time, Ben Davison did not tell him anything that I heard that showed that he was aware that AJ was getting caught with punches because he wouldn't keep his guard up. It was almost like, hey, I endorse the idea of AJ. Bow! 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 Boop! He endorsed that, bro. Okay? That's because when you see something, you think Derek James, I've seen Derek James, bro. Derek James would have been all over AJ. Keep your hands up. Put them up here. Come on with this. Because he knows. Why? Because Derek James was a what? Was a fighter. He was a fighter. Now, hate to defend Big John Fury. Big John tried to tell you. I can't wait to Big John's going to come back, bro. I miss Big John Fury. But anyway, here's Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. I just think, he just didn't know what to do, I think AJ, he got hit, and then I don't think he could think like he could. I think everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. Somebody said that. I can't remember who it was. Who said that? I'm going to tell you who said that. You said that. You said it a long time ago when you was vicious, when you was mean, when you was knocking people out all in between. You was biting folks on the top of their ear and tearing it off. That's what you was doing. So I just think AJ, he underestimated Danny Dubois, and Danny Dubois came in and used that to his advantage because he thought that AJ could take him real easy. So he thought it could take him easy. So Danny Dubois used that as an advantage and came in hard, strong, and ready. No diddy. Came in hard, strong, and ready to fight. Where AJ wasn't ready to fight, he was looking for one shot, trying to be pretty. Look, I used to do the same thing, but I paid the cost to be the boss. Wait, you paid the cost to be the boss? Well, did you put your hands up? I didn't need to put my hands up, Tyson, because really, I was that good. I could stay back. I could hold my hands down. Most of my hands were down anyway. My head movement was good. I used to raise chickens. The chickens were good. The chickens were fast. And they got me fast. So that's what we did down there in Pensacola, Florida. Well, I like pigeons. You like roosters and shit. I like pigeons. Yeah, listen. Look. Pigeons okay, but they can't run. So I can't fly. We can't fly, Mike. So, Well, I just like pigeons. Okay. Drexel, why AJ's personal management is and his mates, if that's way inclined, you reckon? No, bro. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I don't think it has anything to do with it. AJ over Daniel is going to take it all. I think AJ is not at that level. And now I don't blame Ben or any other trainer for this decline. Okay, Usyk's little causing shut up Big John Fury for good. Real good Mike Tyson impression. Mike Tyson, yeah, he's Mike. I'm the most vicious, brutal champion there's ever been. AJ could have cussed D'Amato, Prophet Muhammad, and Manny Stewart in his corner. It wouldn't have made a difference. I just wanted somebody. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, because see, we wasn't there. We don't know what Ben Davison, everything Ben Davison told AJ. He might have said roll the dice, throw the double jab, but that doesn't mean he didn't tell him to keep his hands up. Okay, so again, you have to look at that how it is, you know. So these heavyweights are trash. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, okay. Uh, I still believe Triple D will quit if hurt bad enough. Well, I don't think you know what I don't think he'll do that now. But I would like to see Marlon. I would like to see that. I would like to see if he will. Again, man, deep down, I think he still has that limit too. I think Daniel, if he gets pushed hard enough, he will quit or he will get down. And we don't know if AJ probably would have hit him with another right instead of a damn right uppercut. He probably would have just bit down. You know what I mean? Because I think the pressure bothers Daniel Dubois. See, it was the pressure. You know what? AJ and Dubois may have the same problem. Okay, AJ, he gets like he doesn't like look he doesn't like to be pressured. Neither does Daniel. If you notice when AJ hit Daniel, Daniel backed up into the corner like he was retreating. That wasn't no rope-a-dope, people. He got hit, bow. That left leg gave out. Then he caught him again. No, AJ, bow, he caught him again. I'm like, well, why don't you hit him again? Because he's doing the same thing. It ain't like Daniel Dubois. Now, Daniel did catch him with a right hand, and he caught him like in the neck. That should have been like, okay, you know, bro, that was not Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. I'm going to tell you that much. And I once upon a time was the one that criticized Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, that AJ versus Usyk was a better quality fight from better quality boxers. Well, I'll say this. Since I said that back then, I'm going to say this. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk had a better defensive, like Spencer Farron's calling me now, better defensive fight than that. Okay? I'm going to have to call him back. You know what? Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Spence, what's up, brother? It's Kurt. Hey, can you hear me? Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. I got you on speaker. Can you hear me?
Listen, you see what I've just started?
Yes, you did, sir.
You see Chris Eubank Jr.?
No, I didn't see Chris Eubank yet.
Chris Eubank Jr. accused Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, and Nissa Soudan of being scumbags.
Being scumbags, huh? Okay.
Right.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, you know where that narrative has started from? Because Eubank is like that. He'll jump onto people's things. But like Cat Williams said, this is the year of truth.
And,
understand?
and exposure. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's true.
Right, this is the year of exposure. We've got to expose the fruits.
Got you. Let me call you back in about 20 minutes. I'm wrapping up a live.
Right, cool, man.
Yeah,
Nice one.
we'll talk about it.
All right, mate.
All right, brother. All right, bye. Okay. What's up, Spencer Farron? Join us, brother. He will. He just called me, and something just popped off, bro. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live for members only, and I gotta tell the members only what's up. Um, I think Kurt might be a troll. Wait, I think Kurt thinks I'm a troll. Maybe I've said some things annoying him. I do joke, and yes, something I can be working on it. Okay, one new me. Okay, one new me. All right. Tell Spencer to join the stream. Um, he will. Matter of fact, I can't do it on here because I'm not on StreamYard. But um, let me call him back. I'm gonna call him back. Dubois still a baby, and he going to AJ and Usyk. Well, here's the thing: Usyk already beat him. AJ couldn't do it. AJ should have beat Danny Dubois, and then in a new rematch, Dubois gets him. AJ is asking the audience to pray for him and seeking advice for Derek on how to cope with the ring. He is scared and mentally unable to handle the demands of his vigorous sport. Ooh. Man, if that's the case, it is what it is. Let me see. Let's see what Chris Eubank's talking about. Okay, here we go.
Why boxer? Because every other promoter out here is a scumbag. That's why. So, you've got Frank Warren behind me, been lying and cheating his way through boxing for the last couple decades. Sued me for a couple $100,000 a few years ago, so obviously I was never going to go with him. Ali Sauerland had me locked up in a terrible contract for the last few years, squeezing money out of me at every opportunity. Scumbag. Eddie Hearn, Frank Smith, they did everything they could to try and make this fight against Conor Benn still go ahead. Scumbag. Still go ahead. Why do you fight scumbag? After knowing that they, that he was on steroids. Scumbags.
Oh,
because every other promoter out here is a scumbag.
Yeah, that's Errol Spence Jr. I mean, that's
Frank Warren behind me, been lying and cheating his way through boxing for the last couple decades. Sued me for a couple $100,000 a few years ago, so obviously I was never going to go with him. Ali Sauerland had me locked up in a terrible contract for the last 2 years, squeezing money out of me at every opportunity. Scumbag. Eddie Hearn, Frank Smith, they did everything they could to try and make this fight against Conor Benn still go ahead. Scumbag. Still go ahead. Why do you fight scumbag? After knowing that they, that he was on steroids. Scumbags.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think he should win. Gotta love Junior. Yeah, man. He roasted Conor. He roasted Conor, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. There will be no rematch. How can AJ get a rematch as a challenger? We lost. Bro, it's going to happen. Daniel wants it to happen because Daniel wants to get paid. He either wants the highest amount of money. If that's the winner out of Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, he's in position of that. Daniel Dubois has a good card to play. And how he plays it is up to him and is up to whoever wants to pay him. That's it. Ooh. That's it, right? That's all that is. Frank Warren sounded pissed. Yeah, because, he called him a scumbag in his face. But, I like that. I like ballsy people that like to talk. I like ballsy people that like to tell you how they feel about you. In your face. Not away from you. In your face. Not on social media. In your face. James Bash always coming in with that cash. Peace, Kurt. Did you see the trailer for Better Be Ed versus Bivol? It is the best one yet. Okay, no, I have not. I will look it up, or please send it to me to Instagram on DeVille Kurt. That would be great, brother. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. I wish everybody was like you. uh, the final boss, Luca Mora, every baby has a daddy, and Dubois will beat you like he is your daddy. It does matter who trains AJ. When he faces another elite fighter, it will be the same outcome. No more punching resistance. I don't know what the punching resistance is about. I think AJ does have a pretty good chin. He just got caught on the chin by a guy. He didn't look the fight. The punch didn't. He didn't think the punch was going to land. He's seen the punch coming. You know, he's seen it. He just didn't think it was going to connect. Are you still doing the stuntman stuff? I am a stuntman. So therefore, yes. I just watched it. I am confused. Eubank was on Frank's side of the table, so who promoted him? I don't know. He does not recover from the punches. He was still hurt from the first round. Loved the DJ at Wembley. First song he played when fight was finished was Daddy Cool. you know. Cool. Anything we would see you in if you can tell. Well, I doubled people, so you're not going to see certain things. Nefarious Color Purple, Black Panther. Yeah. Kurt, when you come back to the UK, when you come to the UK for one of these press conferences, I'm going to start doing that, They got another show, and after the show, I'm going to do some traveling for the channel. You know what I mean? Because it's time to really put up the ante, start going to the place where most of you guys reside. You know what I mean? Shout out to my peeps in the USA. They're the second, but UK is the first. So, that's why my videos are earlier in the morning so you guys can catch it at least, later in the morning or afternoon. All right. Or sometimes I do them at night to post them at noon. So, what up? Shay, what's up, brother? Kind of punch to you. I will look out for that one. You should give us a sign in your stunt. Like, tell a little so we know it's you. Now, what is counterpunch? Cut! Why do you keep saying that? I'm counterpunch boxing. So, yes, he should definitely sack Davison. Every boxer he works with gets worse. So, this is what I'm going to do. Kurt, you seen the votes? No, I haven't seen the votes. What's the votes? The British heavyweights have turned the heavyweight division into a circus. Well, it's crazy. But guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to go live. I'm going to call Spence back. So if you guys want to hear the conversation, you guys want to hear in, you got to be a member. But anyway, yeah, you can't train a chin, some guy there. But anyway, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to go live with my live members so you guys can take a look at this. I hope everybody gets a notification. So it is what it is. God bless you all. I will be live tomorrow as well. Yes, in St. Don. Absolutely. And everyone has been counterpunched. See you guys here in a little bit. Peace!